Good morning, we're back. As promised, back out in the open ocean. I gave this kayak one little run through the San Francisco Bay. If you didn't watch the video, it was my last one. Caught a few shaker halibut. Wanted to make sure everything was working properly, and it is. So today we're back out in the open ocean, trying to hunt for some big halibut today. So I actually came out once before last week to the same spot, trying to chase some halibut, and unfortunately, I don't know what was the problem. I couldn't find any. I got really good bait. I got some live squid, which is what I'm headed out to try and go find some more of now. And I drifted that around for like at least 6 hours, maybe 8 hours, I don't know, a long time. And all I got was one little measly shaker halibut. But even though I didn't catch any keepers, I talked to some divers and they said they were getting them. So I'm sure that the fish were there. I think whatever the problem was, I don't know if it was the tide or something else. Something was just putting them off the bite. So I'm hoping that they're still there today and maybe they're a little bit hungrier now today. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna try to go get some live squid, hopefully drop it right in front of their face. Hopefully they'll be a little bit hungrier today. So that's the plan. We're headed out to the same spot where I got the squid last time. I actually might also, I brought my live bait stuff and a sabiki. I might try to jig up some live bait, some fin bait as well, you know, some smelt, anchovy, mackerel, sardine, that kind of thing, whatever's out here. But yeah, so anyways, that's the plan for now. Could change as the day goes on, but the goal is to get a keeper halibut. That's what I want. Been too long for me. I need to sink that gaff into a nice solid flatfish. Oh yeah, there we go. There's squid. Squid, baby! Yes. Well, it took me a little while. I had to do some searching, but I think I finally got one here. Hopefully, it's not just a lone rider. Hopefully, it's a sign of things to come. But I actually just saw a bird pull up a squid right here too, so it seems like I'm in a good area. I don't want to jinx it, but there is squid number one. Not a big one, but hopefully that's the ticket to my next halibut. Don't bite me. Ooh. So last time, like I was saying, I came out here, got some squid, went fish for halibut, and unfortunately the halibut weren't biting, but I took a few of these home to eat, and they were delicious. You can see that on my TikTok, which I now have. I'm not sure how I feel about TikTok, but I caved and I made one. I made a little video on it back there if you want to check that out. But yeah, everything likes squid. I can't think of a fish out here in the Bay Area that won't eat a squid. Salmon will eat squid, halibut eat squid, all rockfish and lingcod, they're not picky. Striped bass will eat a squid. What else do we even catch out here? Sea bass eats squid. Humans eat squid. Literally everything eats squid. So I'm gonna catch as many of these dang things as I can. It's not really a big school. I keep just catching one at a time, but I'll take it. One at a time is okay. Better than 0 at a time. Well, that's a little bit bigger one. That's a nice sized squid right there. Ooh, don't bite me. So there's a little beak inside there, inside all those tentacles. That's what he's trying to get me with. But generally they're pretty harmless. They're not gonna hurt you. But yeah, that's what halibut love right there. I'm hoping that's the ticket to my next keeper halibut. See, you can see in there. It's got a beak inside there. So yeah, this squid jig is kind of interesting. If you've never fished for squid before, it's pretty unique. But basically, yeah, we got two. Nice. So it's similar to like a sabiki for bait, where you have a bunch of hooks strung up and down the line. But with a squid jig, it's not really a hook. It's more of just shake this off a little bit. It's more of just like a prong. So these little beads right here glow, and that's what attracts the squid in. And then these are just sharp. There's no barb or anything, but those are sharp, upward facing prongs. You can also get them with like a standard sabiki with regular hooks, but in my opinion, this is way more efficient. I actually did a video way back, a few years back, on more in-depth analysis on catching squid. So if you're interested, you can look through the archives and find that one. But it's pretty fun. I mean, I think it's probably more fun because I know that they're such good bait, but it's also just like a different style of fishing, a little bit, something a little bit different than the normal. All right, I think I got enough squid, probably plenty for today, and then hopefully some to take home to save for later. But anyways, now's the time. We're gonna get some halibut now. We're gonna drift a little bit deeper than what we worked last time, because last time, well, obviously I didn't catch any keepers last time, and then also when I talked to those divers that were getting them, they were getting them out a little bit deeper than what I was working. So that's what we're gonna try today. Try to work a little deeper, and if that doesn't work, maybe we'll try my old shallower spots too. But anyways, this is where we're gonna start. We're gonna start right here. I got one squid on this side, and then I actually jigged up a couple of sardines, didn't show you earlier, but anyways, also very good bait for halibut. So I'm gonna put one sardine on this side, and then one squid on that side, and hopefully the halibut's down there and he's hungry. But while we're drifting around here, I just want to show you guys, I got two of these bait tanks right here, and I've showed these before, but these are the bait tanks that I use out here on the kayak for live bait. They're made by a company called Bait Shark, and recently they've been nice enough to hook me up with a promo code for you guys. So if you use the code DIEHARD10, you'll get 10% off if you get one of these. They're super convenient out on the kayaks. If you guys have ever kayak fished, you know that space is limited, and you can carry a live well tank. They make them, but they're super expensive and they take up a lot of space, and they run on a battery, so there's a lot more factors there. These, no battery, obviously, they just hang on the side of your kayak. And the nice thing about these is they don't drag very much because they have this little flotation device on them, so they kind of skim across the top of the water a lot better than some of the other bait tanks out there. So anyways, if you guys are interested, I leave them actually linked in the description to every video, but I'll bump them up to the top of the description. And yeah, I got the squid on this side, and I got a couple sardines on this side. So anyways, if you guys are interested, check that out. I know a few people have been asking about it, so. Pretty sure those are little baby squid sections. Yeah, those are little baby squid. You can even see the little squid in there. It's really hard to see in there, but you can kind of see little baby squid, bunch of them, almost like a little frog egg sac, tadpole egg sac. Serious? I caught a buff. I hope that's a buff. To be honest, I'm not really sure. Some item of clothing. Not really too excited about touching that, but oh man. Well, I guess this is a good time to update. So not really much to update. That's pretty much the only catch so far other than bait. We trolled in, we trolled out, I'm back out deeper again now. I don't know, I'll work this for a little bit, and then I guess we'll try it really shallow maybe. I guess that'll be my last guess. But I saw one boat catch a halibut, but that's it. I don't know what the deal is. I feel like there should be halibut here. I got really the best bait I could ask for, and some sardines and some squid. So I don't know, I'm gonna keep trying. So far, a little bit frustrating, to say the least. But I'm not giving up, that's for sure. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it's not feeling like a halibut. But maybe it's just been so long, I don't know what it feels like anymore. Oh, it is a halibut. Shaker though. The shaker halibut. but it's better than what we were working with earlier, so better than nothing. Right target species, but wrong size, unfortunately. That's probably 19, 20 inches, something like that. Not quite keeper size. All right, we'll let this one go. There's a fish, there's a fish. That's a good one. All right, other rod. This is a good one. This is a really good one. Finally! This, I think, is a good size halibut. Sorry, I had the camera pointed at the other rods where my face was in. In fact, I need to ring this up. I don't want to get tangled up. This feels like a really heavy fish. This is definitely the biggest halibut I've hooked in a while. I think it's tangled up in this rod on the line, unfortunately. Let's see if I can get it out. Okay, there we go. Cut this out. On that side. Yeah, this is a big fish right here. I hope this is a halibut. If it's not a halibut, I'm going to be bummed, but you know, at this point, I'm just happy to hook something that's got some good weight to it. You know what? This better not be a stingray or bat ray. That's the one thing I'm going to be unhappy with if it turns out to be. Oh, God. Please don't be a stingray. Please. I'm begging you. I'm not gonna lie, this is feeling stingray-ish. Oh, here it comes. I see white, and I see... all I see is white so far. Oh no. Oh no. No! Oh, it's a freaking stingray. Ah! Even get hooked. You little stinker. That is a big bummer. There we go. All right. Got that over with. Get back on the drift. Hopefully for a halibut this time. There we go. Something. Oh, another halibut, but another shaker. Well, I feel like I'm doing the right thing. I'm just not connecting on the big halibut. Still not a keeper, but it's a halibut. At least it's not a bat ray. There we go. Yep. Not just any rockfish, it's a vermilion. Cool little rockfish, but unfortunately, not what we're looking for. Bright reds. Yeah, of all the rockfish, in my opinion, this is probably one of the coolest looking. Definitely the brightest. Bright red with little black tips on the fins there. Cool looking fish, but unfortunately not a halibut. Another vermilion. Even though I wanted to. Got quite a bit of diversity out here. I caught 2 undersized halibut. I caught a stingray. I think I just caught 2 different types of rockfish, but there's definitely more out here. I think, you know, over or throughout the California coastline or whatever, I think there's probably, I don't know, 100 different types of rockfish maybe. I'm not really sure, but there's a bunch of them, and a lot of them live here too. But yeah, oh, I caught squid, caught mackerel, I caught sardine, I caught smelt. Oh, I caught a sand dab, some of which you probably haven't seen because it didn't make the cut, but all fish. I've probably caught 10 different species of fish, and whatever. Is a squid an invertebrate? I think squid's considered an invertebrate. I'm not really sure, but anyways, I've caught 10 different species today, I believe, but still no keeper halibut. That's the one that eludes me. So I'm gonna keep trying. I think I'm gonna give it another hour here. Been drifting for another 6 hours plus today. Been doing it for like 8 last week. Putting in the time, that's for sure. Hopefully we can get a reward here. Alright, here's the deal. I'm gonna put new squid, fresh squid on both of these rods, and then I'm gonna go one pass through, just like a slow troll, and that's gonna be it. We're either gonna get him on that one or we're not, and then we're gonna head in. One tasty little squid on that one. These halibut better be hungry. I'm coming for you. So this is where the title of this video comes in. Unfortunately, right at the critical moment, right here, right as I'm about to set the hook, this guy right here freezes, and I don't get any of the fight on film. Super frustrating to get home, download all the footage on my computer here, and then come back, and that's what you see. But technology, that's just how it goes, I guess. But anyways, I do have one little clip of me gaffing the fish here, which I guess I'm lucky I have that. But unfortunately, super frustrating for me, probably just as frustrating for you guys that you don't get to see any of the actual fight of the fish. But luckily, this camera comes back to life afterwards, and you at least get to see some of the excitement and the relief of finally catching this fish 16 hours into the mission. So, quick note from here on the editing side, we'll get back out to the kayak here. What a grind. I had to grind hard for this one. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. This time it definitely was not easy. I was just telling my buddy, it's about time spent on the water. And eventually, you know, if you put enough time in, you'll get rewarded, and that's exactly what happened right here. Man, this guy was not hooked good. That hook just came out so easily. Whew, that would have been heartbreak. Yes, that is the keeper halibut, finally. That's a 26-incher. Not bad. Not bad for 14 hours. Finally! Yes! Woo! I shouldn't yell too loud. Someone's gonna think I need help. Now that we finally got one, I gotta take care of it. I wanna bleed him, bonk him and bleed him. And then we'll put him on ice. I got ice behind me here. Right in the nick of time too. This wind's really starting to pick up here. Probably got another half an hour, maybe less left in it. Literally on my way back in. 2 hard days out here. With awesome bait. I mean, I put it down the best bait I could find. Fresh live squid. For literally 14 hours to catch this one fish. Actually, maybe more. Yeah, I think more than 18 or 14 hours. Well, whatever, a long time, you get the picture. But finally, the hard work pays off right there. Oh, 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 another fish, another fish. Oh man, that's a big one. I don't know if this is a halibut, but it's big. Yep, stingray. Not as unhappy this time. The previous one I was really unhappy. I was really hoping that one was a halibut, but now that I got one, not as heartbroken. All right, getting a little bumpy out here. I think we're gonna make our way back in. That's our sign right there. Today was definitely a grind out there. Definitely not a banner day by any means, but sometimes it's the ones that make you work that you remember the most. So glad I finally got paid off for all that hard work, all that drifting we did, all those hours we spent out there. Finally got a keeper. I'm gonna take down home, I'll fillet it up, and I'm gonna eat it. And I'm gonna enjoy it. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go dispose of these. I don't even want to touch them. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's a buff, but I'm not 100% sure. Could be underwear. So anyways, I'm gonna throw this away, back up, head home, and eat some halibut for dinner tonight. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one.